Hi, I'm Kasha, and I'm an Alexander Technique teacher, and I specialize in posture and alignment and helping you do the things you love to do without back pain, neck pain, or body discomfort. Today, I'm going to show you how to do something called constructive rest. This is one of my favorite things to do to reset after a really tough day, and it's something that we do often in the Alexander Technique world. And it helps you to regulate your emotions, calm your nervous system, improve your alignment and your posture, and just make you feel like your authentic self again. Um, you are going to need a firm surface to lie on, like a yoga mat or a carpeted floor, or if you have a massage table, that's great too. But if you can't get down onto the floor, you can always use your bed. But a firmer surface is preferable, but a bed is acceptable as well. All right, so let's get started. And now we're going to lie down. So you're going to come back down, and now you're going to put whatever you want under your head. Like maybe it's the books, maybe it's a yoga block, whatever you want. But I want you to be comfortable. So when you're lying here, I don't want you like this. I don't want this. And I don't want you pressing your chin down onto your throat so you can't breathe. It's somewhere in between. You want this softness and this freedom in this area. Okay, so now that you're here, we're going to bring our hands on our ribs, and you're just going to breathe. Observe the movement of your ribs under your hands. And we're going to try to keep our eyes open. We're in a place right now where everything is relaxed. We're completely supported. Okay, let's repeat that meditation we did earlier. Where do I feel at ease in my body? Let's scan the body from the head to the toes, from the toes to the head. Doesn't matter where it is. Okay, now let's refine the attention and just focus on the jaw and the neck. Let's ask for softness in your jaw and ask for easefulness in the neck. Easefulness in the jaw, easefulness in the neck. Just ask. Free the jaw, free the neck. So the head can float up off the top of the spine. Here you're lying down, so the head's going to float out to the wall behind you. So the spine can lengthen and the back can widen across the floor. Jaw soft, so the head can float up off the top of the spine. So the spine can lengthen and the back can widen across the floor. Okay, we're going to amplify the movement now. This is a nice, safe place to do this. Soft jaw, soft neck. So the spine can lengthen and the back can widen. And I'm going to send my fingers up towards the sky. And now I'm going to lift one arm so the shoulder comes off the floor, and then I'm going to drop it back down. And I'm going to lift the other shoulder off the floor, and then it comes back down. Inhale to lift, exhale to come back down. Inhale to lift, exhale to come back down. Inhale to lift, exhale to come back down. And we'll do one more. You're leading with the fingertips and come back down. Nice wide shoulders on the floor. Jaw and the neck are soft. Now 2 hands are going to go up and you're going to twist them. And then we're going to unwind and bring the shoulders back down. Then you're going to send the fingers up and turn the hands around and unwind and bring them back down. Now we're going to turn in the opposite direction. So you're going to lengthen up and turn and unwind and come back down. And then we're going to come up and turn and unwind and come back down. Open your arms across the floor. So I'm sliding them out, but my fingers stay on the floor. Don't lift them up. And then relax them. And then slide the fingers away. Keep your jaw soft. And relax. And we'll do one more. Slide them away. And relax. And bring your hands back onto your ribs. And just stay there and breathe. So the official Alexander Technique directions: soften the jaw and soften the neck so the head can float up off the top of the spine, so the spine can lengthen and the back can widen across the floor. So just this position and going through the directions, without all the other little exercises that we did, this is what is called constructive rest. Lying on the floor with something under your head, taking a moment to go through your body to find some easefulness, and then bringing your attention, refining your attention to a smaller area of the body, the jaw and the neck, and asking for softness through the jaw and the neck so that the head can float up off the top of the spine, so the spine can lengthen and the back can widen. Just this exercise, if you do this 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, it's a wonderful reset at the end of the day when you're coming home and feeling like things are going crazy. This is your way of reconnecting with your body. Okay, so let's bring our knees into our chest. You have a choice. You can bring the knees into the chest, but if this is too much and you're not comfortable, you can keep your feet on the floor. In either case, we're going to rock from side to side. So gently rock. And we're not doing a big rock. You're just trying to create some fluidity in the movement. That's why you're asking for the softness up here so that you can create an efficient movement, a more fluid movement. So we're rocking here from side to side. And now gently, you can increase the rock. And if you want to go a little further, but just be careful, you want to keep your jaw soft as you're doing it. Softer than what it would normally be if you're not, don't worry if it's not perfect. Just ask for the softness and that will have an effect. And then once you get enough momentum going, you're going to turn onto your side. And then from here, you're going to come up to a seated position. Now be careful though from here, because when we turn and we're here, we tend to try to hike ourselves up like this. And I want you to think of it as a spiral that just continues. So I'm rolling onto my side. I'm looking almost behind me to continue the spiral. I'm getting my hand here, then my elbow there, and then I can just come up much more easily from this side. All right, let's pause for a moment. Soften the jaw and the neck. We're interrupting the movement pattern just so that we can actually put some mindfulness into it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get back onto our hands and knees. If you're on a bed, you can just turn and sit on the edge of your bed. But so here I am, I'm on my side and I want to get back on my hands and knees. So instead of doing this, because this is a very hard lift, I want you to think of your extremities and send them as far as possible. So I want to think out. So you're going to send this arm out far, far, far to help you transfer the weight over your legs. Because if you're like this, that weight transfer is hell. So send this arm out as far as possible with the head in order to get up. So the head leads the movement. It's going out. You're a star. You're brilliant. Shine as far as you can. Go for it. Go out. You're brilliant stars. Come out and up. So you're over your legs. And then you're on your hands and knees again. Where do I feel at ease in my neck and in my jaw? So that my head can float up off the top of the spine. It's floating out to the wall in front of me. So my spine can lengthen and my back can widen. I'm going to start with a little rock. You can do this on your elbows if your wrists are delicate or if your hands are delicate. And then from here, we're going to tuck the toes under and you're going to bring your hands close to your knees in order to help you shift over, push over your feet. And then you're going to push into the floor with your heels. If you need the chair, you can just come over to the chair and press down onto the chair to help you up. Otherwise, press down through the feet. Heels are down in order to come up. The only way you're going to come up is if you get those heels down. And once again, what's your jaw doing? Keep your jaw soft, neck soft, head floats up to the sky with the hands. And come back down. And last one, come up, open your hands and up. And come back down. Okay, and shake it out. All right. So if that helped, let me know in the comments how and give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe and check out my website for upcoming workshops and classes and resources. Thanks for watching.